Dear students, in our last videos we studied about different life processes like nutrition, respiration, circulation, and we see how organisms obtain food and how from that food energy is released, and how that dissolved food or oxygen, how it is transported throughout the body. Now, during these processes, waste products are produced in our body like carbon dioxide and water. Now, how these wastes are removed from our body, there is another process that takes place in our body, that's excretion. Excretion is the process of removal of toxic wastes from the body of organisms, and this excretion, it takes place both in plants as well as animals. Now, let us today study about human excretory system. As we studied earlier, for nutrition there is digestive system, and for respiration there is respiratory system, for circulation, for transportation there is circulatory system, and for excretion in human beings there is another system that is known as human excretory system. Life of every organism that depends on certain basic process, and excretion is one among them. And different organisms, they have different modes of excretion. As I mentioned, for humans there is a human excretory system, and if we will talk of other organisms, for example aquatic animals, they excrete waste in the form of ammonia, while birds and insects, they excrete mainly uric acid. And humans जो है, they produce urea as a major excretory product. And different organisms, they are having different modes of excretion, such as kidneys, as in human beings, lungs, skin, eyes, depending on their habitat and food habit. This means different organisms have different organs for excretion. Let us today have a detailed look at the excretory system. We will see what are the different organs of excretory system in human beings. The human beings जो है, the human excretory system that includes following organs: kidneys, ureters, bladder, urethra, as it is shown in this diagram. Every person has two kidneys, and these kidneys, they are attached with ureters, and these ureters, they are connected with urethra, urinary bladder, and finally that urine that passes through this urethra. The blood, actually what is function of kidneys? Its function is to purify blood, and the blood in our kidneys, first we will see what are kidneys. These are bean shaped structures. They are located on side of backbone, and they are protected by our ribs and muscles of the back. This means, dear students, remember, these kidneys, they are located on either side of our backbone, and how they are protected? They are protected by the ribs and muscles of the back. Or each human adult kidney has a length of 10 to 12 centimeter, width of 5 to 7 centimeter, and these kidneys, each kidney weighs about 120 to 170 ग्राम. जो किडनीज होती है हमारी इधर बैक साइड में लोकेटेड होते हैं, और ये कैसे प्रोटेक्ट होते हैं? दे आर प्रोटेक्टेड बाय द रिब्स एंड मसल्स ऑफ आवर बैक. और जो किडनीज आप देखते हो, ये बीन शेप्ड ऑर्गन्स होते हैं, इनर कॉन्केव स्ट्रक्चर होता है इनका, और एट दिस सेंटर there is a notch that's called helium, through which blood vessels and nerves enter the organ. And these kidneys, they are connected with these tubes, and these are known as ureters. And the ureters, or we can say excretory tubes, one from each kidney, they opens into a urinary bladder. And ureters जो है, they are the tubes which carry urine from the kidneys to the bladder. And with this bladder, this is a bag which stores urine till the time we go out to the toilet. And urethra is a tube, and urine collected in the bladder is passed out through the urethra. And this blood that is in our body, that is constantly passing through these kidneys. And the renal artery that brings in dirty blood, this blue color, this is renal artery that brings in dirty blood from our body, and that contains wastes to our kidneys. And जो function of kidneys है, kidneys क्या करते हैं, its function is to remove the poisonous substance like urea, other waste salts, and excess water from the blood, and excrete them in the form of yellowish liquid that is known as urine. And kidneys जो है, they clean our blood by filtering it to remove unwanted substances present in it. And when kidneys filter our blood, when it cleans our blood, that cleaned blood is carried away from kidneys by the renal vein, or we can say kidney vein, back to our body. Understand? And let us here, I will show, here is a kidney I will show, which has a cut open to show the inner structure of kidney. Each kidney that's made up of large number of excretory units that are known as nephrons. This means nephrons जो है, they are functional units of kidney. And each nephron, you see here, each nephron that has a this nephron, it is a cup-shaped structure. This kidney, it consists of large number of excretory units that are known as nephrons. And nephron is a cup-shaped structure, cup-shaped bag at its upper end, which is known as Bowman's capsule. And जो lower end half इसका होता है, that is a tube-like structure and is called tubule. And जो Bowman's capsule and this tubule, they together form a nephron. And one end of nephron, or we can say one end of tubule, that is connected to Bowman's capsule, and other end of it is connected to the urine collecting duct of the kidney. And जो Bowman's capsule, you see here, it consists of bundles of blood capillaries, and these blood capillaries, they are known as glomerulus. And one end of glomerulus that is attached to the renal artery, and which brings the dirty blood that contains the urea waste in it. Dear students, remember first, these excretory units जो किडनी है, इसमें होते हैं large number of excretory units, and these excretory units उनको हम बोलते हैं nephrons. और नेफ्रॉन का स्ट्रक्चर कैसा होता है, ये भी एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है. नेफ्रॉन का स्ट्रक्चर आप ऐसे याद रखोगे, इसका जो होता है अपर एंड जो इसका होता है, वो होता है बैग, कप शेप्ड बैग, एंड विच इज़ नोन एज बोमैन्स कैप्सूल. और जो इसका लोअर एंड होता है, वो होता है ट्यूब शेप्ड, एंड दैट इज़ नोन एज टेब्यूल. एंड जो ये बोमैन्स कैप्सूल होता है नेफ्रॉन का, इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ ब्लड वेसल्स दैट आर नोन एज ग्लोमेरुलाई, और वी कैन से ग्लोमेरुलस. एंड जो ग्लोमेरुलस होता है, इसका जो एक एंड होता है अटैच विद द रीनल आर्टरी, एंड दूसरा जो होता है वो होता है अटैच टू द यूरिथ्रा. ठीक है. and one end of the glomerulus is attached to the renal artery which carries the dirty blood, and जो इसका other end होता है that comes out of the Bowman's capsule and surrounds the tubule of the nephron. इस tubule के round करता है and finally it joins with the renal vein. ठीक है, and इसकी जो ग्लोमेरुलस की जो फंक्शन होती है, इट इज फंक्शन इज टू फिल्टर द ब्लड that passes through it. This glomerulus, when the renal artery brings dirty blood into it, it filters the blood and only the small molecules जो होते इसके small molecules जो होते हैं present in the blood like glucose, amino acids होते हैं, salts होते हैं, urea होता है, water होता है, and they can pass through the glomerulus. This means it allows only small molecules like glucose, amino acids, salts, urine, water to pass through it. And जो बड़े molecules होते हैं like proteins या blood cells which cannot pass through the glomerulus, वो इसमें से pass नहीं हो सकते हैं और they remain behind in the blood. And जो function of tubule होता है बेटा, जो इसका ये ट्यूब होता है अटैच, इसकी क्या फंक्शन होती है? इट्स फंक्शन इज टू allow the selective reabsorption of useful substance like glucose, amino acids, salts and water into the blood capillaries. And this tubule, when this dirty blood, when it passes through the glomerulus which surrounds the tubule, this tubule only allows the useful substance like glucose, amino acids, salts and water to pass through it. And जो waste materials like urea होते हैं remains behind in the tubule. This means its function is selective reabsorption of the useful substance and water into the blood capillaries. And जो waste material वो किस में रहते हैं? tubule में. और जो tubule होता है it is attached to the urethra, through this urine passes and it does not get reabsorbed into the blood capillaries. Understand? और अब हम देखेंगे कि ये कैसे फंक्शन करता है, how it functions, how our excretory system functions. ये इंशाल्लाह हम कल पढ़ेंगे. ये था स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ दिस नेफ्रॉन एंड हमने देखा इसमें कि किडनी जो होते इसमें होते excretory units which are known as nephrons. and this nephron अगर हम देखेंगे नेफ्रॉन, हमने देखा कि नेफ्रॉन के टू पार्ट्स होते हैं. फर्स्ट upper end is a cup shaped bag that is known as Bowman's capsule and it has a lower end that is tube and that is known as tubule. और जो lower end वो जो up Bowman's capsule होता है उसमें होते हैं glomerulus, blood capillaries, bundle of blood which is known glomerulus. and हमने देखा जो upper end of the glomerulus that is attached to the renal artery and जो other end होता है इसका that comes out of the Bowman's capsule as a blood capillary and it surrounds the tubule of nephron and it finally joins a renal vein putting urea free clean blood into it. This is all about human excretory system, the structure of kidney and structure of nephron. Tomorrow inshallah in next video we will study about functioning, how our excretory system functions. Thank you.